everyone, in today's video we are going to see how can we animate the eyes of the character so that it moves according to our mouse X position. And we will also learn how can we create the moving map on which the character will move to reach its goal. So let's start. In order to add that parallax effect to the eyes, we will put the code go to X position plus mouse X by 50 and Y 0. As you can see here, I have the sprite of generating a matrix of blocks. A matrix is an arrangement of same number of rows and columns. I'm not showing the process of making this auto matrix generator here because I had already released a video earlier about how to make one. If you want to visit that video, see it and come back here, then click on the white button at the top right of the playing video. In that video, I had shown the cloning of each block by changing and setting the X and Y blocks. But here, as it is a scrolling platformer, I have just simply replaced the change X and Y block and set X and Y blocks with the change scroll X or Y by block and set scroll X and Y to block. The rest of the codes remain unchanged. Now, we will add a set size to 100 block under the create tiles hat block and add the function block called create tiles with it. Inside its input, I'll be putting the value of the number of columns and rows. We will bring a when I start as a clone block in and add a show block with it so that every time a clone is created, it shows up. This is a scrolling platformer, so we want to control where each tile will be located. For this, we will put a go to X and Y block inside a forever block. In the my X and my Y variables, we had recorded the scroll X and Y positions while the clone was printed. So, we will take two minus blocks and in each of them, we will subtract my X from scroll X and the same for the other one but using the Y variables. It is working. Temporarily, we had kept the character's motion as change X by. But now we will change them to change scroll X by variable blocks. We can notice that the blocks are coming over the character. So we will also add a go to front block. We will do the same for the eyes block. And also do some adjustments to the spread of the eyes. As you can notice that the blocks at the edge of the screen are blocking the ones below them. So, we will make it so that the blocks will show up only when they are exactly at the X and Y position they should be, otherwise they will hide. Now in order to code the Y movement of the character, we will duplicate the code we already had for left and right movement and change the if key left and if key right arrow is pressed to if key up and if key down arrow is pressed. We want to add a special effect while moving down and up. That's why we will build the following code with a Y-well variable. We want the character to uplift a bit, then fall until it reaches the block below. That's why we will set the velocity variable to -3 at first, then make the variable change by 1 till it is 15 so that the down movement is more than the little jump before moving down. Inside the repeat until loop, we will also add the chain scroll by y will block so that the y position changes according to the velocity variable. We will do the same for the up movement but make the value which is set to the velocity variable as -15 and the value for reaching which the loop will repeat to 3. To add a special effect to the movements, we will make the costumes in each of which the character will stretch its legs outward a bit. Before starting the movement of the up arrow key, we will make it change its costume till the costumes of stretching we have made, and at the end of the movements, we will make it repeat the times needed to reach the first normal costume. We will do the same for the down arrow key pressed if statement. And there we are done with making our characters' movements and our scrolling background. Please like this video and also subscribe obviously if you haven't till now. Stay tuned for the next part of this tutorial series.